Welcome. This is Mr. McMahon. I am on day 4 of our distance learning for this week with mathematics. It's math time. It's math time. It's math time. Oh, yeah. If you would like to do that song and dance at the start of every math lesson, you are more than welcome to. You can even come up with a very cool pose. Today, our mathematics lesson is going to be adding with regrouping. We are going to continue to add and regroup. Mr. McMahon has got an anchor task. We're going to tackle that the very first thing. We have our two friends right here. We have Penny and Mateo, and they both have some cupcakes. It looks like they've got some red velvet cupcakes. Here is Penny's cupcakes, and here are Mateo's cupcakes. The question that is being asked is, how many cupcakes do they have all together? All together, a hint, it's even right here, adding with regrouping. How many cupcakes do Penny and Mateo have all together? The very first thing is my friends need to count to see how many Penny has and how many Mateo has, and then add them all up together. So what I would like my friends to do right now, I would like my friends to figure out how many cupcakes they have. You can come up with many different ways. Try and remember some of the strategies we used yesterday. So I'm going to ask my friends to pause. We're going to kind of tackle this problem. How many cupcakes does Penny have and how many cupcakes does Mateo have? Well, the very first thing that we need to do is figure out how many they have before we can even write an equation. Penny has 15. So I'm going to write a 15 next to her. Mateo has 18. So I'm going to write an 18 right next to him. So our two answers are 15, our two numbers are 15 and 18. Since we know that this is adding, we can even look at our sentence right here. When we see this keyword all together, that's letting us know how many we have. So we're going to add 15 plus 18. We've got to find this answer. Now, what are we going to do first? What is step one? Step one, we're going to add the ones. So what we need to do is we need to break apart 15 and 18. I hope my friends were able to do that at home. Let's do that right now. 15, well, there's a 1 in the 1 spot. There's a 1 in the 10 spot, so that means it's a 10. There's a 5 in the 1 spot, so that's a 5. 18, it's also got a 1 in the 10 spot, so that's 10. And then an 8 in the 1 spot, that's 8. So we're adding the ones. Step 1, you add the ones. 5 plus 8. Now when we do that, we want to make sure that we make a group of 10 and see what's left over. Mr. McMahon's drawn some place value blocks right here. 5 plus 8. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to circle that up. Oh, I can even make a nice square. Look at that. That's a nice, lovely square. So I have 3 left over. So 5 plus 8 is 13. Now we haven't forgot about our 10s. There's one 10 and this other 10. So we have 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10? 10, 20. So now we're going to do 20 plus 13. 20 plus 13, ooh, that's still a little bit tough. What we can do is break apart 13. Let's do that right now. I like doing that. 13, oh, there's a 1 in the 10 spot, so that's 10. And there's a 3 in the 1 spot, that's 3. We can kind of add the 10s together. 20 plus 10, that's 2 10s plus 1 10. 2 10s plus 1 10, 10, 20, 30. It's going to give us 30. Plus our remaining ones, 3. 30 plus 3. 30 plus 3, or 30 and 3. 30 plus 3 is 33. Let's double check to make sure that's right. I put 30 in my head. 31, 32, 33. Would you look at that? So 15 plus 18 is 33. My two friends right here, they have 33 cupcakes. Ooh, that's a lot. Scrumptious. I bet they taste really good. I bet they homemade it. They probably didn't get it from the store. I would like to be hanging out with these friends and eating some of those cupcakes. We have two problems for our guided practice. 26 plus 18, we're going to work together. 13 plus 79, I'm going to pause the video when we get there, and you are going to solve this problem on your own. We have 26 and 18. We want to break them apart. So what I would like my friends to do right now is, if you could, when I get done talking, pause the video and break apart 26 and 18. All right, pause, friends. Back. I hope my friends were able to break apart 26 as 20 and 6 and 18 as 8 and 10. What's step one? Step one, you add the ones. So we're going to add 6 and 8. I would like my friends to add 6 plus 8 right now. Pause. Step one, we have 6 plus 8 equals 14. We've circled up a group of 10, and we have 4 left over. So 14 is 10 and 4. Now we're going to take the 10s, 20 and 10. I want my friends to add 20 plus 10. Pause. 20, 2 tens, plus 1 10 equals 30, 3 tens. So now we have 30. We're going to add 30 with our ones, 14. Let's do that right now. I want my friends to add 30 plus 14. Pause. And see that I have 30 are 3 tens, 14 1 10, and 4 ones. Why, that gives us an answer of 44. Mr. McMahon, how were you able to come up with 44? It's a little tricky. Can you explain it a little more? Why, sure I can. I love to help out friends. If you're a little confused, I don't mind that at all. That's why I'm here. So 30, we don't need to break apart 30. It's 30 and 0, but we can break apart 14. 10 and 4. 30 plus 10 is going to give us 40. You know what? I'm going to erase that right there. It's going to do that. And then I'm going to is 40. 30 plus 10 is 40. Then we have the ones left over. So plus 4. 40 plus 4 is 44. So 26 plus 18 is 44. Now, my friends, your assignment, what you're going to do is 13 plus 79. You are going to break apart 13, break apart 79, do step one, add the ones. Then you're going to take what you have from the ones and add it. Well, first, actually, let me back it up. You're going to do step one, add the ones. Then you are going to add the tens. You take the answer of how many tens you have plus the ones and try to find the sum. So please do 13 plus 79. Pause. Back, friends. 13 plus 79. As you can see, Mr. McMahon has solved it. 13 plus 79. We're going to get to the answer in a little bit, but I want to make sure and go over all the steps to make sure that everyone got it correct. And if you didn't get it correct, you can see where you made a mistake during your process. And don't worry if you made a mistake. Mr. McMahon made a mistake while he was explaining stuff just a little bit, so it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, so it's no big deal. 13 plus 79. When we break apart 13, it's a 10 and a 3. Break apart 79, 9, and 70. I use different colors with the circles to kind of show where the ones are and where the tens are. So I've circled the ones in green, 3 plus 9. And I have it right here, 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3, oh, we almost made a 10 right there, but we didn't. So 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. 12 is 1 10 and 2 ones. Next, I added the tens. 70 plus 10. And I even drew some place value blocks for tens. I drew 7 tens and 1 10. That gives us 80. 80 plus 12. Where did you get that 12 from, Mr. McMahon? Did you just pull it out of your head? No, I did not pull it out of my head. That's how many ones we have. So 80 plus 12, and I even drew it right there, 1 10 and 2 ones. I decided not to break it apart this time. I can use my place value blocks, and so I counted them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92. So 13 plus 79 is 92. Well, my friends, today we have finished adding with regrouping, where we break apart both numbers. What I would like my friends to do right now when they're done, we're not going to do any workbook pages tomorrow. We're going to tackle them tomorrow. There's about 3 or 4 for this lesson, so we're going to kind of break it apart. Mr. McMahon's going to go over some tomorrow, the next day. Today, I would like you to continue working on iStation until we see each other again. Have a good math time. Goodbye, my friends.